Tommy, I don't think it's auto-focusing. Oh my God, we got too much sound. Mic check, mic check. All right, I fixed it. I fixed it. Problem is now I don't know if the music stopped. God damn it, ducks. All right, we're alive. Oh, man. We're getting used to this, though. We're working out the kinks. What's up, guys? It is Friday, April 26th. Had a great week. Hope you guys did, too. Had a lot of things going on. Bunch of things. So what do I want to touch base on? Actually, as always, your problems first. So if anybody has a deal, anybody wants to talk about anything in particular, drop it in the comments, say hi, all that fun stuff. We're here for you. But my plans for today are pretty relaxing. I don't have anything massive on the agenda. I want to finish up some things from the week that we were going through, some of the conversations and topics. I've realized that there were some things that I left out as we were going through them. So I want to hopefully go back and, put a bow on everything in a sense. Also, I'm just going to sit here. I got work to do anyway, so it's a nice, relaxing Friday. I got nothing on the agenda, so I'm just going to sit here and work. As always, anybody needs anything, reach out. I want to start off by following up with a conversation that we were having with Anthony in the... Hold on one second. I'm pulling everything up. I can't do three things at once. In the community, he raised a question. I answered it, went over it, and then I didn't actually show it in detail. So I want to go more over that, right? So yesterday, Anthony was talking about the difference between PropStream and DealMachine. Okay, all week I've been showcasing DealMachine just because it's my favorite tool. That's okay. Use whatever you have, right? That's what I kind of pinpointed yesterday. I don't want anybody to go out and spend more money switching tools or anything like that. If you are already on the fence, you know where my heart lies and where you guys should go. But again, that's not the point of this, right? I'm not here selling one or the other. I'm talking about the tools and how you use them. So one thing I didn't discuss yesterday, and I kind of touched on it a little bit, but I didn't actually go into how to use DealMachine to accurately comp. Today, I'm going to actually pull up a property that we ran a CMA on. I have a CMA, and I'm going to compare that to DealMachine, right? Actually filtering it down and trying to pull comps that way. Kind of like as a how-to. And then another thing I'm going to probably work on is contracts. Okay, I started new contracts and assignment under the learning. I'm going to put all of the contracts, assignments. I'll put any addendums that we have. The problem that I'm running into is that they are all currently highly edited to us. I'm trying to pick my words there because I don't like any, there's no proprietary info. It's just, it has our business information and stuff like that attached to it. So I'm trying to go through and white label everything for you guys. So that's taking me a little bit longer than I was expecting. So I'm going back through and doing that all over again. But I should have that up by Monday, which is perfect. Another thing that I wanted to discuss with all of the members is kind of a format for these calls, okay? I want to start actually doing it in a way that makes sense and means something, right? So as I grow this, right, there won't be any dead space for me to fill. That's my goal, right? Because there's going to be people in here, obviously, with deals, with questions, wanting me to do specific things. But I want to have some organization to it, right? So I wanted to have like market update Mondays, maybe like technology and marketing Tuesdays, acquisitions Wednesdays, dispositions Thursdays, and Friday is a featured on something, right? I'm gonna, in the group, I'll put up like a poll, but please comment on it. Let me get your feedback on it. Let me know what would be the best way to structure for you guys. Again, it's just for me to have some form of organization to this, right? Not just willy-nilly. All right, let's see what we're talking about today. I want to have something more patternized so it's actually fruitful, right? Like, we can talk about anything and everything, but me sitting here for 2 hours every day saying that repeatedly, it does nobody good. So as long as I put, in a sense, bumpers on everything, it kind of, all right, puts everybody's mind in a frame of, all right, that's what we're going to discuss that day. All right, that one's a good one to hop on. Or because everybody's at a different pace also, right? Ross is in the same place as somebody just starting out, and somebody just starting out isn't in the same place as somebody halfway through their journey, right? So everybody knows if they know when to hop on the call, it just makes their life a lot easier. Also, a twofold thing is I want to talk about times. That's another thing moving forward. I'm doing the 1 to 3 thing, and I'm kind of seeing how it plays out. If at any time people want me to start rearranging timeframes, let me know, and we can absolutely take that into consideration. I have nothing set in stone. I just thought it was a great middle of the day breakup. I wonder if I can put that in the background with it not being... screw it. All right, so where do we want to start? Where do I want to start? I want to start off with a CMA. So I went into my Salesforce. All right, I went to Salesforce, which is our CRM, and I just pulled the property that we are currently selling. So I have a CMA for this, right? And the CMA, we called it a 300, but it goes 300. Let's just call it 325 for argument's sake right here, okay? Using MLS. And yada, yada, yada. So this is a trustworthy CMA, right? It might not be accurate just because, it was done by Mason, and let's be honest, it might not be accurate. So I'm not saying that, but no, it's as best as you can get is what I'm getting to, right? Because you're using MLS, right? You're using the trusted source. So if you don't have access to MLS, which is what Anthony's question was yesterday, if you don't have access to MLS, and always starting out, you don't, right? A lot of times you're not licensed. You don't want to be licensed if all you're doing is wholesaling. So what resources do you have? That's the question. All right. In this case, I'm asking you to spend $100 a month and use DealMachine. Okay. Use whatever resource you have. I think PropStream is $100 a month. The same thing. That's my point, right? So use whatever PropStream, Propelio, DealMachine, any driving for dollars, any data. If you don't have the $100 and you're just using Zillow, that's okay. Use Realtor, use Zillow, use everything you can, but you have to make sure you're filtering it down as narrowly and as accurately as possible. What do I mean by that? I mean this, okay? Let's come in here. Do I have it saved? Of course I don't. I don't have it saved. 1020 Andrew Street in Burleson. Okay, so this is the property. They're calling it 334. And our CMA, again, remember, we were calling it 325. So right off the bat, this is pretty accurate, okay? But you don't know that because you don't have the CMA, all right? So throw the CMA out the window, right? You don't have the CMA, so do you trust 324? No, you absolutely don't. Why? Because this is an AI model. It's the same thing as going to Zillow and trusting Zestimate, okay? No. What you have to do is you have to go in and dive deep. This is pulling 27 comps, okay, to get this number. Right now, I'm just looking at it. That's my property. It's jumping over barriers. It's taking too much. I got a comp up here. It's just a mess, right? So what do I want to do? I want to go first off. I want to make sure I understand the neighborhood. What does that mean? I'm going to go to Google Maps. All right. And I'm going to go to Earth View or whatever the hell this is, right? Just pull up Google Maps and you're going to go to the satellite. And you're going to look at it from a satellite. Remember, all of these down here, these aren't comps. This is in a different neighborhood, okay? You're jumping over a 2-lane highway pretty much to get to them, okay? So you have to scroll all that out. The rules for comping are pretty simple, right? When you have to look at comps, comparables, okay? If you're jumping, I think that's 4 lanes. So what I'm trying to do right now is outline in my head where the neighborhood is. Okay, so that's my house. Right off the bat, I think it comes up. Of close that out. God dang it. It's going to come up. It's going to scoot around. It's going to come all the way over, down, and around. Okay, that's the area that I'm originally thinking about, just from this view. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in. And as I zoom in, what do I see? I see that I was wrong, because I have this road running right through the middle, and I, just from the looks of it, yeah, it's a it's a pretty busy road, right? So I don't know if I would consider it the same. So just to be safe and conservative, I'm going to nix it. I'm going to say everything southwest of, what is this, Northwest Summercrest, right? Everything in this pocket is what I want to look at. Okay? So this is the pocket that I'm looking at. When I go back to DealMachine and I come up here, oh, no, I misclicked. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Moose out front. Should have told you. All right, where's my house? It's right here, right? Yeah, there it is. All right, so I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to start drawing. And remember what I said. We're in this neighborhood right here. So I want to go everything. Just to be safe, I want to cut it on the outside of that. Bam. 364. Okay. This is based on 10 properties. This is a lot stronger of a number, right? Based on earlier. Comparative based on earlier. So what are we going to do now? Now we're going to filter. The guidelines, right? The characteristics, right, are plus or minus 500 square feet, 400 square feet, right? You want the year built, you want it plus or minus goddamn reasonable. So up here, I'm going to filter to 1999 because it was built in 2003. So I want to do, let's just say, to be more conservative, I want to do 1999 or newer. I want to do 3s only and 2s. I can actually just do the max on them. Close that out. What do we get? Is my map still there? Oh, I cleared it. Oh, I'm such a doofus. All right. So now I'm down to 9 properties. 370. Okay. So now I'm going to go down it and I'm going to look at them. It's that simple, right? You have yours. Let's pull up Google Street View. Right? Yours is a brick house, or ours in that case is a brick house. Yeah. Nice little single-story brick house. So let's go through them all. Yeah. That's us, all right? So I'll leave it in there, right? And you just go through here and you pick off which ones, and I'm wondering what the outlier is, and it's right here. No. What the fuck is this? 435. Steve Oak, it was Bop Bop. So sold November 3rd, 2023. It's bigger. In this market, I don't like using something from November. So I'm going to take it out. I also don't know where it is. And 435. Oh, it's right here. That might, again, this might go right back to me not knowing the neighborhood. And I doubt it, but I doubt that street is enough to be on the other side. No, it's not. But it might be. But all you have to do if you have an outlier like that, click it out. Okay. This where is it? Pebble Creek is the one I was looking at. This just sold March 29th. So this is actually a comp that isn't in here. And this would have actually bumped our ARV, or when we sold it, it would have actually hawked us a higher price. So that's okay. I'm not upset about missing this comp when we sold the property. But it would have pushed our ARV up a little. But again, I'll leave it in there. Did I just close out? I think I did. No, rats. Fat fingered it. So the whole moral of the story, right, to where I originally began, was you have to use whatever tools you have available to you. If you have access to MLS, obviously use that. But if all you have access to is Zillow, use Zillow, right? Like use whatever tools you have access to, but use them to the fullest and best of their abilities. So I would call this, right? This would be my CMA in a sense, right? It's newer than this one. It's right in line with this one. They're calling this one a 325. I just talked to Mason. And if you added this property, I was just talking about it, but Pebble Creek, if you had Pebble Creek, it sold May 29th before this. So use that, right? You now have an accurate 350 to then make offers on this property, right? Like, so the whole point of this exercise is if you ran 1020 Andrew Street as a lead, right? And you're just, all you have available to you is DealMachine, right? I'm saying right too much. Just picked up on that one, right? So, always a fun time. I digress. Use the tools that you have available to you. As always, if anybody has a problem, anybody has a deal they want to chat about, bring it up. Anything they need help with, any questions, anything that we want to review, that's what I'm here for. Let me break down. There's something. Oh, contracts. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, we should be fine, right? Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Why don't I want to fill this out? Because so you guys can just print it out. I'm overthinking it. Problem is, I have so many from so many years ago that I'm like trying to find out which one is still, up to date. I think that's 3. I think Pam's texting me, but I can't confirm. Oh, there it is. Tommy's on it. Thanks, Tommy. You're the best. Oh, man. The assignment with release of earnest money. Oh, man. I don't think I can. Fuck do I delete? Ah, dang it. All right, well, I'll have to get you an updated assignment. Addendum when purchasing. That's in there now. I'll work on getting the. So I have. I love how I'm not showing you guys anything. So for in the lessons, comps, and assignments, contracts and assignments, I added single family 2 to 4 door Trek, and then a bunch of documents. I'm going to update because the problem right now. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Problem I'm having right now is the assignment that I have. Let me try this one. It has. It's got it locked in with our information, which does you guys no good. See. Yeah, I don't know how to delete it. I'm not. making progress, boys and girls. So that would be you. I'll leave 5K in there. Oh, not that one. I want to keep the line. I'm going to leave title information in there just because, listen, if you want, you can remove it. But at least now you have somebody trustworthy to go to. So there's that. That's my thought process on it. Camera's in the way. Not really. Assignments with release of earnest money. Check. Boom shakalaka. So all those are up there now. Those are literally the documents that we use. So oh God, I opened up the email. Don't open up the email. So hold on one second. it's in the old people chat. So this is the type of property that I would be looking for when it comes to assisted living. And the reason why I'm pulling it up here is because I was wondering if I can build a list in DealMachine for something similar, if I use that as my avatar. But honest to God, I never went through DealMachine and tried to do commercial. Come on. It helps if you scroll down. So, quick filters. What do I want to do? Absentee owners, obviously. Corporate owners, most likely. Let's do tax delinquent. Let's say I want something that they're hurting. Property type. This is amazing. I never actually went in for the commercial side and looked at how many different properties you can pick in here. This is too detailed, though, for what I want. So I want to go back on that. Square footage. So what I'm trying to think of is how, what I'm thinking, right, is a lot area. We can definitely do size, right? So, uh, all right. So this is what I like, how they don't have bed baths. Now, here's the tricky part. We're going to put a cap on it. I think that's $1 million, or was that 100 million? I think that was 100 million. It's so far away. 100,000. That's better. That's better. The tax delinquent thing came off. No, it didn't. What does that say? Guard, Texas? No, God, that was a mistake. So this view tells you lot lines, right? So I see if, right? Like you can see the lot lines that the property is going for. If this line wasn't here, it would be potentially both. But then this view just gives you the whole overall picture of what you're looking at. A lot of parking, which is good for what I want. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So what I'm looking at, you know what would be also for this? Perfect. Expired listings. Wow. There's no expired listings in Richardson that match this. Oh, good Lord, not there. That'd be a deal, though. Huh. I'm just working, by the way. I just blasted a deal from Paul Starnes I tossed in the community. So if anybody wants, or hell, just use it as a deal to review, right? Run comps on it, run your own analysis. Don't take that appraisal, right? That appraisal is from 2022, right? So take that with a grain of salt. Run your own comps, but always a deal to analyze. Something to, have fun with and break your teeth. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm going to save some live calls for Monday. That'll be a good one. Monday, I'm going to start doing Monday as the market update Monday, right? Fresh week. Always start the week off right with a meeting. Get your sense of bearings and then go throughout. Such a fat, stupid fuck, man. God, so dumb. Anyway, keep crushing it. Loving you guys. I say nonstop. God, I gotta get better at this. That's what this is about. Knocking the dust off. If anybody needs anything, as always, we're always here. Keep crushing it. Look over the contracts and run your own deal analysis. And man, go over that deal analyzer. Put in every deal you get. Put your email address in every listing you can and get deals and start analyzing them. Keep your eye on everything and make sure you're running comps conservatively, right? Do so accordingly. If anybody needs anything, reach out. As always, keep crushing it. Love you guys.